It's a new week and a new vlog, everybody. I couldn't be looking worse if I tried. I know. But we're here, we have some McDonald's, we're gonna eat our little lunchy poo. I'm vowing after today I'm done sleeping in on Mondays because the post office was chaos. Apparently, according to Chris, it was fine in the indoors of the post office. But y'all, the parking lot gave me heart palpitations. Had to like change my parking spot because it was just stressing me out. And then what was I gonna say? And then oh, Walmart was just also horrid vibes. Like so busy, so horrible. I hated everything about it. So, and then the traffic, it was all terrible vibes. So that's where I'm at. But I'm gonna eat my lunch and then I'm gonna go show you guys the groceries. This week we are making nachos, tacos, and chicken Caesar wraps with green beans and bacon and rice. Pretty simple week, and yeah, that's how it's gotta be because I don't have the mental capacity for cooking most of the time. Okay, I'm done eating. Just opened my package from Kane. He's so cute. Simply. Also, the three of us, me, Andre, and Kane, are simply doing, I feel like we're kind of like Gretchen Wieners and Mean Girls. We're really trying to bring Italian charm bracelets back, but like, you best believe we are single-handedly doing it. Well, three-handedly, because we're doing it together as a group, bringing them back. But let's get in to the groceries. Okay. I feel like out here I always need to like, whoa, turn down like the white. There we go. Okay. So, what did we get, you may ask? We got Diet Coke because it's the love of my life. Love her. Then we got printer paper because I need to order some from Amazon, but I need it before it'll get here from Amazon. So we just picked up a ream there at Walmart. Hi girl, like, you're pretty far. Okay. So I decided I'm gonna make like double the meat for tacos so that because like we never have like enough to have any left over, but I love taco bowls for lunch. So the like lean Purdue ground chicken is only like $3 something. So we just got 2 packages of that. I'm just gonna make double the meat. Then we got 2 packages of chicken breast in here. I just like to leave all the chicken in the plastic bag in the fridge because it's disgusting. We've got bacon for green beans and bacon, which is a family delicacy. Shredded lettuce for the tacos, a big bag of Fiesta cheese for both the tacos and the nachos, a bunch of taco seasoning for both of those things, some rice pilaf for the chicken Caesar wraps. I feel like you're zoomed in. You are a little. We're gonna do chicken Caesar wraps with some rice and green beans on the side. Green beans and bacon. Romaine for the wraps, red onion for all of the meals pretty much. I like to get like a white queso cheese for the nachos to put on there. And I always do black beans. I got 2 cans of green beans. I don't really know where the other one is. It's important to get the French style with their cut. Chris wanted salsa for the nachos. He picked salsa verde, which was really random. The rest of my cans, my other green beans, and then all of this stuff is for the nachos, jalapeno, pinto bean, black olives, which is me and Chris's favorite part, and I don't usually do corn, but I thought it would be a nice addition, so we got some corn. Taco shells, tortillas, big bag of chips. I'm probably gonna have to do a secondary grocery haul trip this week because I'm pretty sure it's my turn to stack for game night, but I didn't have any ideas. So I might just do chips and dip again because it was like a really nice one. Chris wanted some cinnamon toast crunch. We've been really both on like to cereal. I think it's just like the perfect little dessert when you want a little something sweet. So we needed another milk. We're an almond milk family because I'm lactose intolerant and Chris doesn't go through regular milk quick enough. Shaved Parmesan for the chicken Caesar wraps. Sour cream because mine is running low. And then I got Frosted Flakes are more than good. They're store brand. And this is like my guilty pleasure item where like that whole box for 24 waffles was only like $5. It's really not like some giant expense, but it is kind of like silly that I insist on getting it. But it's just so good. Like I will eat it for breakfast. I will eat it for literally them for lunch. We have some little Trader Joe items that got added to the freezer. We have these because Andrea says they're really good, and she bought me a pack to try. And then this is vegetarian French onion soup. She told me to keep it in my freezer, and we'll have it for lunch for Girls' Day sometime. So there's that. It is time to clean out the fridge as I do on Mondays. Basically, I just throw away everything that's in here from the weeks before, you know? The rest of this lettuce. But yeah, those waffles are, it's so funny because like I'll make them and then whenever, like Chris doesn't make them, but like I'll make them and then when I bring them in to like, I usually will make them in the evening if we eat dinner early, and then like I'll go in bed and eat them and Chris will be like, okay, pay up, pay your tax. And he always has to have one too, so they're really yummy. Highly recommend, honestly. I think, because like I usually will eat them like as like a meal replacement, so I'll eat 4 of them. Just pop them in the microwave, and there's 24 in there, so that's like for $5, 6 meals basically. So that's not bad. Just, you know what I need to do one of these days? Chris had me make these hard-boiled eggs and proceeded to eat none of them. What a waste of my time! Yeah, just like, avocados still feel fine. This still looks okay. This is technically still good till the end of June. Okay. Nice and emptied out fridge. Okay. Cool beans. The dishwasher is empty, so I will put all the dishes in the dishwasher when I'm done. But since I'm like still talking to you guys, I'm gonna like wait. But so thinking for game night of doing, I have to deal with that. I've only done it once before, but I do like the sour cream mixed with the French onion soup mix. And then like last time I got like pretzels and like the pretzel thins and like a couple of different bags of chips. I think I'll just do maybe that again. I think it was pretty good banger, but we're all really excited. So not this game night, but next game night, we're starting our new D&D campaign. Basically, we've been working on what is called, in case you're new to D&D, sorry if this is really boring, skip past the grocery segment of this video and you don't have to listen to it. Or just X out, because I'm gonna talk about things that make me happy. So, we have been working on what is called a homebrew campaign, which is like Nick, he wrote the entire campaign. So that's like an option when you are doing D&D, or they have like pre-made campaigns where it's like a big book. The books are usually like $50 and it has the whole campaign in it. All the information you could possibly need. Are you still good? No. It's expired in April. get out of here. So, we've been working on Nick's campaign, but I don't know if it's like we're gonna come back to it or what, but Nick is also in a D&D campaign with some of his neighbors and has really fallen in love with playing and not DMing. And Chris has been like itching to DM. So we took a possible pause, possible give her up, who knows, I don't really know what's going on with Nick's campaign, and we're moving on to Chris's, which is called The Curse of Strahd, and it's like a vampire theme. And so this past weekend we did what is called Session 0, and what Session 0 entails is everybody gets together, for whoever's in the group. We all get together and build our characters. And it's actually very, well, maybe it's just because I care about D&D, but I think it's so fun to like research all the different types, because depending on which books you're using, which Andrea and Nick wanted to be races, you pick a race, which is obviously like what type of race you are, like the type of creature. Like last time my race was human, and Andrea's was elf. Chris's was also elf. Tony's was a dragonborn. So there's like tons to pick from. And then there's some that aren't like original type of characters that are like only in different books that you can buy. And so like Andrea and Nick picked some like fancy type of characters. So we were basically, you want your adventuring party to be well-rounded. Like, it would be silly for us to all be like wizards, because then you don't have anybody that can like pick up the slack where other people aren't as strong. So basically at Session 0 you get to talking with everybody and figure out what everybody's planning on doing, if it's gonna all work together, blah 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 blah. And so we built our characters, and Andrea is gonna be a fairy, which is like a special kind of race, but a fairy bard. And bards work in D&D being like very charismatic and manipulative, and they can perform well, but they're not very like tough. And you have this thing that, I just dropped the paper, that's called your AC, which stands for armor class, and that's basically like say you have an AC of 15, whenever like an enemy tries to hit you, they will roll a d20, which is a 20-sided die, and if the number is greater than, equal to, or greater than whatever your AC is, so for in this example 15, then their attack lands and that you will take damage. So you want like high AC, right? So bards, which is what Andrea's being, they don't really have super high AC, and she's being like a fairy, and fairies can fly, but they can only fly if they're wearing light armor. So we had to make sure other people could pick up the toughness. Nick is being a goblin monk, or no, goblin cleric, so he does a lot of healing stuff, which is very useful, because Chris said that this campaign, he said to prepare to die, basically, because it's very tough. So it'll be really, really, really nice to have somebody with healing abilities on our squad. Tony is being a turtle, which Andre's name is Star, Nick's name is, it's Sal something, like his is like the only like name that I don't really know how to pronounce fully, but he said we can call his character Sal. And his character is that, and then Tony's is a turtle, which is like a tortoise barbarian named Tortellini. And so he is a barbarian, and barbarians are very, 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 very strong, tough as nails, you know, doing all the things that Andrea's character can't really do, which is great. And they have really cool like abilities, and then because he's a turtle and has like a whole shell, he like his AC armor class is very high naturally, because he has natural armor. And then me, I I am a tiefling, which if you don't know, a tiefling is basically, if you look it up, they have like horns and a tail because we derive from demons. And I chose the Levistus bloodline. I don't know if I'm like technically gonna be like able to on the app pick it, but just for my like storyline, that's what we're going with. I really need these on right now, so I know I'm doing that. But basically what that means is I derive from a demon, and I derive from a demon, and mine is Levistus, which is like an ice demon, and because of that we have like horns and a tail, and we're like resistant to fire, a lot of cool things. I can speak like the infernal language, a lot of cool stuff, you know. And then I am a fighter, so my current stats is my armor class is an 18, so basically on a d20 the enemy has to roll at least an 18 to hit me, so I'm gonna be like really tough. And I chose the Battle Master subclass, so I have these things called superiority dice, which are like this like special dice where I can do all of these like extra fun things, and like all the ones that I selected are ones that'll like really help out my party. So basically we did our session 0. That's what I'm getting at here. This whole a million years later situation. We did our session 0 and had such a good time, and Tony is going to be out of town this week, so we're going to start our first session next week, and I cannot wait. Very, very, very excited. So now that I've talked for about a million years, this whole 15 minutes is not about D&D, but you know, it's just really in front of the mind. Oh, I can show you what I think I showed you guys in the last vlog, but I'll show you again now they're having this whole talk. My character's name is Eden. I don't know if I said that, but here I am. That's what I look like. I chose the name Eden because I feel like it's like, you know, like the Garden of Eden, like beautiful, pure, whatever, but then I derive from a demon, so I think it's like just kind of like an oxymoron. And I like that. But yeah, I'm filling out my planner now from the rest of last week so that I can send Andrea my customs that I need. And yeah, once I do that, she will send me those. I'll print, cut, and foil those. In the meantime, I need to print and organize orders. I need to put my plan with me. I need to pull foil. I need to order the last foils that I want for my anniversary sale. And then a big portion of today is going to be working on new releases. So far, I have like a bunch of things that you guys have given me as ideas. And yeah, pretty excited. Pretty excited. I'm also doing laundry, so it's a busy day. Because it's already 1 because I slept way too late. Okay guys, I just filmed a reel for pulling foil, and then I decided we'll bring y'all out to pull some together, even though it's literally the bane of my existence having you guys out here because you take up space that I don't have. So, I already pulled a bunch of orders foil for that video, so we're just going to jump into where I am now, which is Miss Christy from Colorado's order. She got lots of fun things. She got the One Hey Boo underlay in Heart Hollow. I just feel like y'all are so zoomed in at all times today. Do one of those. Okay. One of these. Apparently I just have no oil slick foil, but I just wasn't aware of it, so I'm also gonna need to order that because quite a few orders actually had oil slick this week, which is kind of also weird. She got 3 butterfly underlays in olive. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 shine frame overlay in Heart Hollow. We just cut those, so we can grab one of those. We have got some stuff in hollow. We can skip that. The rainbow bundle in black, as well as 2 Dorothy underlays in black, 1 Pride washi in black, and 1 Pride overlay. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 strips of black needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lots of black foil here. I think she had told me she's going to be doing the same like combo for her pride spread that I did. So I did like black and hollow layering with it. It came out so nice. And then we need some stuff in hollow. We can skip that. Inverted daisy underlays, 3 of them, and 3 daisy checker underlays in the foil of the month, as well as a daisy checkered washi. So we need 7 strips of the foil of the month, which is this blue hollow flower, which y'all have been obsessed with. And I will let it be known this is not one of the colors that's coming to the shop permanently for the shop anniversary. So if you want it, grab her now because she will be expiring before the anniversary sale. So your options to pick her up are very limited. Limited time, baby. The daisy checker headers in the foil of the month. Here we go. 3 waves 2 underlays and 6 under the sea underlays, also in the foil of the month. Christy just knew she needed all of this because it's so good. It's literally so pretty. We also have the Yeehaw bundle in autumn tie-dye, as well as 3 inverted Yeehaw underlays in autumn tie-dye and 1 mixed overlay in autumn tie-dye. So that is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 3, 6, 9, and 10 and 12. So just pull 2 sheets of this out, of course. Very simple. Yeah, I'm starting to get in the mail all the different things from all of our different shops that are so kind as to send some things in for my shop anniversary set. We have stickers, 9, 10, 3, 6, 9, 10. That should be good, question mark? I don't really know. And then we need 6 more foil of the month, or no, I skipped over 3 lemon underlay in gold hollow, and then 6 solid in foil of the month. Well, yeah, we have stickers, we have wax, we have bookmarks, we have like vinyl stickers. We have so many fun things, and I should be getting quite a bit more things as well that I'm still waiting on. But yeah, and y'all, I haven't done bags with orders, I think, since Black Friday. So the amount of those that we will have for this sale is wild. 3 heart and flower underlays in the foil of the month. I'm about to use this entire roll of foil just on this one order. Holy macaroni. There we go. One of the most requested foils to come to the shop for the anniversary sale is mint. And like, I feel like I've been looking all around everywhere. And then she got boobies underlays, 3 sheets of them, and light blue ice, hollow pink flower, light pink, and pixie rose. So I'm gonna do all of that while we talk. I feel like, so the thing is like, I love knowing what kind of foils and what colors you guys want to see. But like, I don't make the foils, so I am limited to what is available, and I feel like I just need to like put a PSA out there of I would love nothing more in this world than to be able to have some sort of hollow black. But any hollow black or sparkly black, anything like that I have encountered, come across, tried, I have wasted so much money on buying different black foils. I've gotten samples from different places where in the roll, I have one literally right here. This is black. It says it's black glitter. Do you see any glitter? No, there's no glitter. It's like very, very fine. and when you foil it, it just looks black. I have tried hollow, I have tried glitter. No matter what, even if it looks right on the roll, whenever you foil it, the glitter ain't there. So just know that I hear y'all, and I would love to get that, but I can't. I have not found a place that is providing me a nice black sparkle. And then mint, I am looking. I'm like gonna order some things to see how mint they look in person. It's also kind of hard to tell online. And then pastel rainbow. That simply doesn't exist in a quantity that wouldn't be literally like I would be losing money on it. It's only like really tiny rolls that are really expensive, which is really tragic because I also would love to see that, but I'm gonna try my best to find some things to fit some of these thingamabobs. Now we have Domi from Bonjour Domi from the PR team. She got mostly unfoiled because she does a lot of foiling herself, but she did get 2 solid underlays in the foil of the month, as well as 2 daisy checker in the foil of the month. Okay, and then 2 solid in Pixie Rainbow. Yeah, I'm thinking there's probably gonna be like, let me count how many new colors I have just here on deck currently. We'll have the foil of the month, of course. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Just have bins everywhere. Where's the other new foil bin? 8 right there. Oh, here it is. I'm probably gonna have close to 20 to 30 new foils coming to the shop, so that's really exciting. Some of them are past foil of the month that were really requested and really popular, or that I had to buy in a really big quantity and have like a ton of. So it's very exciting. I'm very excited. Next up we have Ange from North Carolina. We got a bunch of custom multis here. We got one in burgundy. Here, I knew I had a burgundy. I already cut. Oh, actually, we need 2 burgundy, so I'll just cut fresh. Okay. 2 in Pixie Red. Pixie Red, 2 there. Cool beans, baby. Then we will be having Oil Slick, which I need to order 1 Autumn Gold, 2 Navy. It's also so funny because there's some foils that like for forever like weren't popular, and then all of a sudden they became popular. One of them being Navy, it like never was ordered, and then they went through like a period of time where like every order had Navy. So weird. So we've got some Navy there. Then we have 2 Confetti Purple. Pull her on out. Okay. 2 more Confetti, or 2 more Pixie Red. But yeah, I wish I could just like pop into some sort of machine and make whatever foil I wanted, but unfortunately, it's not my journey. 1 black, which I do already have cut. Another black, which we will cut, and then a hollow pink flower. These were all custom multis. Unless somebody orders a custom that's like Payday or like the Olive Garden, like something not personal really, then I just don't say what it is because it ain't my business to tell other people's business. I feel like I know people's deep dark secrets from customs. We have 3 disco underlays in Pixie Rose. Oh, I'm starting to get my lower back pain from doing this. 2 solid Navy, which we just cut, and then 3 solid Confetti Purple. And that will be everything for Ange. Perfect. Next up, we have Christina from California. Christina got some sleep-in scripts. Say that's not like personal info. 2 of those in black. Girl, I feel that. I'd be sleeping in every 5 minutes. I'm really vowing to get better. She got large name of her name in foil of the month. 2 YouTube binge scripts in black. And then 2 brick underlays in purple tie-dye. Got 1 cut. I'll cut a second one. Push me door because I can hear Chris all of a sudden. He just left his office to get a drink, go to the bathroom or something. I think his door's probably not closed all the way. Nope, it never is. It just never is. Okay, that's everything for Christina. Then next, we will be moving into Caitlin from Kentucky. Bunch of custom Maltese for Caitlin. We've got a Pixie Red. Dang guys, Pixie Red is real popular up in here today. Dark green, don't think we used any of her today. Don't think that there was any in here either. Antique gold. Perfect. Another Pixie Red. Also, like Caitlin, for example, wrote in her custom Maltese, like what size she wanted them. Caitlin did in her customs as well. If you guys tell me like you want it for a certain size, let me know and I can make that happen. Another one in ice, because otherwise I'm just going by whatever I can make fit the best, which might not be the size you're looking for. So, we gotta work together here. We need some blue hollow and some blue tie-dye. I don't have any of that cut, either one of them, so we're just chopping it all up. Blue hollow. There she is. In the blue tie-dye. We're having a new tie-dye color come to the shop. Put your guesses down below what color you think it'll be. We have a couple of new confetti colors coming to the shop. Also put your guesses down below for her. Blue tie-dye. We need a light blue. Another blue tie-dye. Hollow pink flower, we've got that cut. Light pink, I do not think we have cut. I think I used the light pink when I was making bonus freebies. Okay, and then we will do, we need a pixie magenta. I have like no fun colors in my bin right now. It's like mainly all like gold shades because I always use the ones that are gonna look prettiest in like the reel that I make when I make the bonus freebies. That's how I decide. And I pick from what I already have cut. We need a hot pink. That's everything for Caitlin. And that's gonna be all I'm gonna do with you guys because it's been 15 minutes of me pulling foil. Y'all, the amount of money I have to spend on foil today. It's depressing. And I'm already kind of in a bad mood. So it's just like a double whammy, but I'm gonna make dinner. I really tried to get out of making dinner, but then I felt too guilty. Oh my god, I never got around to putting all this stuff in the dishwasher. And let me do that real quick. All the lids and the dishes. But we're gonna be doing nachos for dinner, which should be good. And then my first step will be getting the chicken going, and then I'll prep everything else while the chicken is chickening, you know? So, I'm gonna get out a board of the cutting. We'll need that. I'm gonna need the big tray for the nacho prep. And just like a shitty small tray for the chicken. What I do here, we're gonna get the oven going to 350, of course. And then I'm gonna get out the chicken. I'm gonna get the smaller of the 2 packets, less than a pound, because I'm gonna pick every single piece of it off. So might as well save the other one for the chicken Caesar wraps, where I'm gonna eat the chicken portion. So I'm just gonna make it a little bit less disgusting, but first I'm gonna spray the tray. Non-stick spray. I'm gonna clean up the chicken, and then I have like a packet of taco seasoning, and we will just be putting that on the chicken, and then whenever it's done in the oven, I will pop it in the KitchenAid to shred it, to make it shredded chicken for the nachos. We have tons of toppings to prepare, because what's a nacho without its toppings? So I'm gonna like bake the chicken, and then whenever the chicken is done, I will mega bump up the oven to like 400 or so degrees. 400, 425, so that once I get the nachos all assembled on the plate, or on the tray, we can throw the whole thing to get like combined and crunchy, crispy deliciousness. Okay, but first things first is getting the chicken on the tray to cook. So gross. If I wasn't making this for like me and Chris, I would probably just skip the chicken stuff altogether, because I will be picking every piece off personally. Okay. Throw all this disgustingness away. I'll get the cutting board in the knife in the dishwasher in a second. Kitchen scissors just to cut open the seasoning packet, basically. And we will coat the chicken in this. For this amount of chicken, I probably don't need this much seasoning, but we're doing it. And then I like to do like a little bit of water, because when you use the taco seasoning, you mix it with water, and I feel like when you do this, it like, all of the extra seasoning, like I feel like this sounds disgusting, but it kind of like globs up, and I put like, and then when you shred the chicken, it makes it have like extra flavory coating. I'm gonna do this. Set timer for 25 minutes. Okay, so now we'll move into the topping situation. Let's get into our toppings. We have olives, pinto beans, corn, black beans, jalapenos, this white queso cheese, which I am gonna get going on the stove top. I'm gonna get her, and I'll use my little rubber spatula to scrape out this jar and get this started cooking, get it heated up, because it makes the assembly easier. If this cheese is like warm, I refer to it as cheese glue. I contemplated getting 2 of the liquid cheeses, so hopefully I don't regret my decision of only 1. But the white queso, it can be really any brand. They all kind of taste the same. I usually get Tostitos, but sometimes that one's pretty hard to find. So I just went with what they have. I'm just gonna put that on medium heat to start heating up from the fridge. I'm gonna grab the taco cheese that's already open. And we are gonna use a white onion with this. So, rotate you guys to the sink. 1 second. I don't know if I wasn't even recording that this whole time, but here we are. We've got our beans going. This is not actually warm yet, but basically I'm rinsing everything that could need rinsing, and essentially I just do it all together because it's all going to get mixed together anyway. I don't really feel like cleaning out, emptying, making a million dishes of like emptying out all these cans into. It does not matter. I'm gonna turn the cheese now to kind of been boiling to low. The olives are like a secret banger in these nachos. I have to get the chips out of the thing and tinfoil. I'll grab those in a second. Okay. I'm gonna rinse this all real good. Give me a minute. Okay, and we're just gonna honestly let that sit there while the what's it called? Well, the chicken cooks. Knife and measuring cup. I just sprayed water all over the floor. Okay. So we got the jalapenos ready. We got that stuff ready. We got the cheese. The cheese glue is heating up nicely here. It's much less like glue. What's the word that I'm looking for? It's like when it's cold, it's like gelatinous. That's the word. When it's cold, and then once it cools down, it's not. So I'm gonna take like the biggest baking sheet that I own here, and we're just going to cover her with foil. And then the only other thing I need for my prep work here is to toss all these cans and put the foil away and dice up the onion. I'm just going to use my choppity chopper because that makes life easy. So, onion. We're going to take the mandolin off. Put this piece on. I literally, this is like my favorite, one of my favorite things I own. I use this chopper literally every time I cook. We're gonna do like the fine chop. Even though I love onions, I don't want huge chunks of white onion. Just small chunks is what we're looking for here. Because I'm using the like smaller, usually I will put like an onion on here cut in half. But because I'm doing the finer grate, I'm gonna cut it into quarters just because it like takes so much more like effort to push through on the finer grate. And then I will use sour cream with my nachos, and Chris will be using salsa verde apparently. That's what he picked from the store. That's that cut up. So quick and easy to get a nice fine little dice, and then the knife, throw all of these components into the dishwasher, and then the onion is ready for for assembly. There we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna wipe up the water that's on the floor now because we should be polite. Salsa. Liquid cheese is liquiding. And then we will begin assembly in 15 minutes. Okay guys, the chicken is done. Pulling her out now, and I'm over here at the mixer. You're just gonna stay over there because I can't be bothered to rotate you. All I'm doing is putting this chicken into the KitchenAid. And I'm going to mix it up by putting it in here, of course. It might be time to just throw away that whole pan. It's looking rough. Okay. Let that do its thing. Okay guys, I just washed my hands. You're gonna want your hands washed for the next portion. But I'm gonna put half of the bag on here. This is important as well. Only half of the chips. We're doing a layered nacho situation. So with that, I'm gonna also pour on half of our cheese glue, as I call it, as I refer to it, as I've deemed it. Cheese glue has been put on. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to take about half of the chicken from the mixer. Again, I didn't make a ton of chicken because I will not be eating this portion. Any chicken that I end up with, I will give to Chris. So yours probably will have more chicken than this if you are a meat eater. You could also do beef, steak, pork, literally whatever you want. But we're chicken people, okay? Next up, I'm gonna put about half of these onions on here. Most people probably don't want a full onion on theirs, but guess what? I love onion, so we're doing it. We are doing the dang thing. I think the only thing I'm gonna actually get a fork for is the jalapeno because I don't want spicy on my fingers. I don't put like a ton of jalapenos because honestly, I will also pick these off because I'm a baby and even jalapenos are too spicy for me. Yeah, it's just a fact of life when you're me. Okay, and we have our 2 beans, corn, olive situation over here. We're literally just gonna take handfuls of these toppings, straight up handfuls. Some more olives, corn and black beans coming on in. They literally just spilled corn everywhere. Cute. Get some paper towels and clean that up before I step on like a bean. And shit. I'm gonna rewash my hands. Okay. Hand washing really disgusts me because my fingers are getting pruny, but hey, it is what it is. So then we're gonna put the taco blend, fiesta blend, whatever they call it at your store, cheese. That's layer 1. Now we rinse and repeat. Put the rest of the chips on. Nacho Mountain, you know, back you guys up a little. There we go. We'll do the rest of our liquid cheese glue. Oh, I forgot to bump up the temperature. fine. Just means it'll take a little bit longer. So we're gonna just put this cheese everywhere. I like to use a rubber spatula so I can really make sure we're not wasting any of this liquidy glue, liquid gold yumminess, essentially. Okay. That is done. We will grab the remainder of the chicken. It's very important to layer it because nothing is worse than when you're eating nachos and you eat all the toppings and then you're just stuck with dry ass chips. So this is a non-dry chip situation because every single chip has stuff, every layer. I mean, there's some chips that are more plain, but hey, I'm trying my best. Do the rest of the onion. Not a lot of onion, but hey, it's whatever. Onion. Grab the jalapenos. Oh my gosh, there we go. Part because I'm not eating any of them, and then we have the remainder of our topping salad basically. I dropped more on the ground. I'm falling apart today. I'm just gonna do one of these because I did not put enough on the bottom layer for how many toppings I had for this top layer, but that's fine. Again, I'm gonna have to re-clean the floor. It's whatever. And then I'm gonna obviously put more cheese. I have another bag. I'm gonna get that out because I don't feel like that's enough. And obviously this is more nachos than probably eat in 15 sittings, but here we are with our cheesy, delicious nacho mountain. Now I'm gonna pop this, oh my god, it's so heavy, in the oven for like 10 minutes, and then I'll check on it, see if it looks like crispy on the outside. If so, we'll take it out and I'll show you guys. The timer's went off, but they need a couple more minutes. It doesn't, like, the cheese is like starting to melt, but it's not like crispy, if that makes sense. So check it again in a few minutes. And here they are, baby. The crispy, delicious, beautiful nachos. Hello guys, it is officially Wednesday. Girls' Day was on yesterday, Tuesday this week, because me and Andrea went to go see the, like, Broadway performance of Frozen. So yesterday was super fun. Went to Andrea's, we had, like, played some games, hung out with the kids, and then we went to dinner. We went and saw the show, which was a blast. Oh my god, I didn't even finish writing down what I did on Monday. Why am I like this? Oh. I did some reading, so I'm just gonna, like, throw that in as what I did for the rest of the day. It's probably accurate, but yeah, so yesterday was super fun. Had a great time hanging and doing the thing, but now it is time that we must get to work, which is not fun, but what we gotta do, you know. So I am just going to finish filling in my planner for, I guess, the rest of Monday, which is just that I'm gonna put in that I read all of yesterday and sort of today, I guess. Oh, I guess so. gonna do that. Chris is still sleeping. On girls' day, he stays up later and plays games with his friends. So I have no idea what time he came to bed. I fell asleep pretty early for me, so we love to see that. We love when that happens because it pretty much never does. So it's always a treat when I happen to fall asleep early. And I got up at like 9, which to most people probably seems late, but for me, that's good, you know? We'll see where the wind takes us today. Nothing really more to report. Okay guys, Chris and I just got back from Cabo Babos. I'm being really bad about logging on you guys because I'm doing like a day in the life Instagram thing today. But 1 minute, I'm gonna change because I'm freezing. Okay, I just changed and I have my camera on the ground because I'm making like a little clip about how I need to be filming part of a video clip. It's not even going to be on this camera, but I'm basically faking it till I make it just so that it looks like I'm filming for the Instagram clip. So yeah, we went to Cabo Bob's. It was like so good today, like 10 out of 10. So good. Oh, this is the book I'm going to be talking about in the clip, so I'll get it out now. But yeah, that should be long enough for that. Thank you very much. Good morning, friends. It is Thursday, and I feel like I vlogged nothing yesterday, so sorry about that. But I woke up at like 8:45 today, which is wild for me, but in current times. Woke up. We went to Mickey D's to get a sweaty pop, and now we're gonna be getting to work. I'm gonna go put pants on. I'm wearing shorts, but that's not comfy for working. Just 1 moment. Okay, I don't know what it is. When my hair is not styled, my mom used to have this issue too. My hair doesn't just go like this. It just like, I feel like my hair all grows forward. So if I don't have it styled with heat, basically telling it where to go, it just falls right in my face. I'm so over it, but quite get to where I wanted yesterday. I was too off, but it was like 8:30 and I was ready to just be done. But we still got through probably like about 1/3 of the orders yesterday, which isn't so bad. Oh, crack in my back. I like a glow stick, but yeah. Gonna get to it today. Just, I don't know, I just feel like I don't really have all that much to say. It's just gonna be a busy work day, trying to get all of last week's orders done between today and tomorrow, most likely. What day is today? Today's Thursday. I have all weekend, so it's really no rush, but that's my goal. Shut up. I have some things coming in the mail today, so that's exciting. 1 mail piece and 2 packages. One of them is the oil slick foil that I'm missing. The other one is presumably a little thingy bobber from another shop. Something for the, what's it called? What is wrong with my brain right now? Something for my multi-shop grab bag freebies that other shops were so kind enough to send to me. What is wrong with my brain right now? I swear to God, I'm falling apart. I'm sending myself, I can tell you right now, there's gonna be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 28 new foils coming to the shop. Can you believe that? Kind of feel like I fucked up and should have had just made it be 30. I may do that. I do have some colors in here that I wasn't gonna include. But we may add them in simply so it can be a flat 30 because I literally hate that situation. But I am going to simply name these colors and then get to working, you know, just be like that. Gotta find a YouTube video to watch though, that's for sure. And that'll be the day. I just went on a walk to get the mail. I thought my foil was gonna be here. It's simply not, but my friend Emily sent me the cutest little package. I'm gonna show it like up more up close in my haul, but it's from her friend's small business called the Cozy Crafter. I think she mainly does earrings, but she's also sewing these things. I got this. She sent me this notepad that says the Tortured Tasks Department. A vinyl that says I cry a lot but I'm still productive. It's an art, and some Midnight's themed pens, which I'm thrilled for. So I'll show you that really quick. So I just went for a walk. I'm sweating my tits off. I think I need to go lay horizontal for a second because I ate a bunch of Cheez-Its and then we went on a walk. And what's the weather right now? 91. It feels like 98, which is like whatever, but I think I just like in general am quite sensitive to heat. Like, I'm not saying that as like a woe is me dramatic type thing. I'm saying it in like, it's been this way since I was little. Like, I remember growing up and like having to go inside and cool down because I feel like I'm gonna pass out. And that's how I felt on said walk. Like, I was just gonna simply pass away. So, sitting feels good. I'm just gonna sit here probably like a little bit, basically. Maybe I'll read like a chapter or two in my book. We will sure. We will see. I always be losing you guys. Okay, the last bits are on the cutting machines. And then I'm on to Sunday's orders, which today's only Thursday, so kind of killing it, but I'm gonna be making dinner here in a moment. I'm gonna get the oven preheating. We're gonna start with that, okay? Bake 350 because I'm making green beans and bacon, chicken, Caesar wraps, and just like the microwavable rice situation. But yeah, so I'm gonna preheat the oven for the chicken because that's the part that's gonna like take the longest. So doing that, let that preheat. I'm gonna go pee. It's like a little after 7, later than I like to end work, but it's fine. So gonna do that, and then I will probably just, I do need the laundry away, but I just don't really feel like it today. So I'll probably do some reading, and then I need to schedule a post for BG Girlies, but I'll probably do that while I'm watching TV. It's like an easy task I can do while watching television. Going on a lunch date, not to the pet hospital, but to the good old smooth pancake, kind of burnt looking bacon, and Chris's food with a weird salad. Now a cute little trip with the Hubba Bubba bubble gum to Half Price Box. Okay guys, it is time to make supper. Before we're making some yummy, delicious, wonderful chicken Caesar wraps. So, got the oven preheated. I'm also making green beans and bacon, as well as some rice. So, we got our cans of green beans here. I need the chicken and the bacon from the refrigerator. I mean, I'll need more things from the refrigerator. I guess I can grab basically everything I'm gonna need out of the fridge currently. Lettuce. I like to put sunflower seeds in there. I got the idea from the chicken Caesar salad from this one restaurant that I really like. Their chicken Caesar salad. So I'm gonna do up a red onion because duh. And we've got some shaved Parmesan. We're gonna start by cutting up Miss Chicken and getting her plate and seasoned. Not gonna really like show you that because raw meat is disgusting, okay, but yeah, I feel like, I just feel like about a day, it's just kind of where I'm at in this day. It's just the whole day kind of feels very it's been just a really long day. I think it's because last week's treat week was on underlays and customs, and pretty much all of the orders I did yesterday were very underlay heavy, and all the orders I did today were very customs heavy, and they're just like so mentally draining. Just doing all the customs, trying to not lose my mind, trying to not mess anything up, you know. But yeah. Basically, last night I barely read my book. I don't know. I like Emily Henry, right? I've given, I think I gave 2 of her books 4 stars. People We Meet on Vacate. No, that's what I'm reading right now. Beach Read and Book Lovers. Might have given Beach Read 5 stars. Can't really remember. I know I gave Funny Story 5 stars because I just read that one and I was obsessed with it. And like, I'm just not vibing currently with this book. It's one of those things where like, I don't think this is a spoiler, but if you want to not hear anything about the book, skip forward. But it's one of those things where like, as of where I am right now, 30% into the book, every like issue / uncomfortable situation could be solved by literally just communicating, just talking, just expressing and having a conversation. And it just like annoys me when adult characters simply just can't communicate. I feel like it's just romance books in general, but it does be irking me, if I'm being honest with you. And that's how I feel about this book. Like, so far, every single point in the book could be resolved if they would just talk about what they were feeling. But no, that's too much work. And that would involve too much maturity. Okay. We're gonna go into the chicken with my classic combo: salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and a shit ton of it. well, a shit ton of the onion and garlic powder, like a normal amount of salt and pepper. Because I personally hate the taste of meat, but you know, protein, gotta get it in somehow. So if I just hide the meat flavor with ungodly amounts of seasoning, then we have no problem. I do low-key wish I was making the tacos for dinner tonight, but this is what Mr. Christopher did. Set timer for 25 minutes. Oh, wraps. Probably need wraps to make wraps, you know? Yeah. So I'm gonna be doing the bacon the kind of trash-tastic way, which is cooking it in the microwave, which is a thing my dad taught me that you can do. Probably not like the best way to do it, definitely not, but I can't be bothered to fry it in a pan and have the bacon grease going everywhere. Do I really need a full pound of bacon? No. But the thing is either I cook it all and use what I want to use and eat the rest of it plain, or it'll sit in the fridge till I throw it away because it's been in there too long and it's now freaking me out. So if that's the case, then I simply might as well just cook it all, you know? I always cut it in half so that it fits in the bowl that I'm using, and I'm just gonna splay it out. But yeah, so last night I read a little bit of my book, and then I watched the first 2 episodes of Love Island USA. You guys know, if you know, you know, I'm obsessed with Love Island, but right now I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed by Love Island because Love Island UK also, like, just is like 2 weeks ahead of Love Island USA. I don't feel like they're usually that close together in time. And so I'm just like a little stressed out about the whole thing. I'm gonna use 2 separate bowls for the bacon. I don't really know, so I can like switch it out. Put the new batch in after that batch is microwaved. I don't know, I'm putting it in for like 6 minutes, then I'll check it. If it looks done, cool. If not, whatever. And then I'll just use my mini food processor. Well, save the bacon grease because the grease goes directly in to the green beans. And then we crumble the bacon, and I just use my little mini food processor to make the bacon crumbles because I'm not gonna sit here and chop it up. And that's basically that. I do need to get the green beans started though, so they can start, you know, heating up. It's not like anything severe needs to happen with them, but we do want them to be in the pot getting warmed up. Just gonna grab a tried and true pot. I'm gonna look for the I literally have one pot that doesn't go with like either of my 2 sets of pots and pans, and it's always the one I grab because it has a different lid than the rest. It has like this weird like wooden thing, so I don't have to like really search for the lid. I just look for that color and I'm like, ah, there she is. But I have 2 cans of French style green beans. I am making a double batch of green beans and bacon because usually me and Chris are fighting for like the seconds of it because it's so yummy. So if I just have like an obscene amount of it, then there's no fighting for seconds. And I think we are both kind of starving to death today. I had a hash brown from McDonald's because I had like points to get a free hash brown. So I had that and then Cheez-Its for lunch. That's what happens green beans in the pot. Cool, cool, cool. Just gonna pause and check on El Bacon. See how she's looking in here. Looking good, smelling good. Just kind of move it around in there so the pieces aren't getting too stuck together. Okay. So, we got that. This will go in the microwave. Got the Parmesan. I'll just open it up. Excuse me. I hate this brand. Like, there's never, like, the little thicker part to, like, pull it to open it. Always have to do it like a barbarian. Okay, good enough. You eat a piece. Delish. I love Parmesan. I think I mentioned this before. But Parmesan is basically the only cheese I've ever had where, like, I understand what, like, the food people mean when they're like, it has, like, a nutty flavor. It, like, really does. And I feel like going to Italy, gave me a much greater love of Parmesan. Because, like, a lot of the restaurants we went to there, just, like, with whatever bread they gave you on the table, would just be, like, pieces of Parmesan. Because I do feel like Parmesan is quite a strong cheese flavor if you're not, like, super used to it, but I love it. Parmesan. I'm gonna start by chopping up the lettuce. Okay. Need to get a knife. Cut off the booty and the tips. I like for a wrap for the lettuce to be pretty nicely chopped in there. Definitely need to cut these in half another time. That was a bit too long, but that's fine. I'm gonna chop up probably just 2 of these romaine hearts because I think that's pretty much all that will fit in my, like, dish. I don't really have a ton of super big, let me do one of these, my bad, like, Tupperware type things because I prefer Pyrex. And when I got, like, all of my nice Pyrex stuff for our wedding, I kind of threw away all of the plastic stuff. Actually, I kept it, and then when we moved, I was like, I'm not moving all of this because I don't even like it, and got rid of all the plastic shit in exchange for all of my beautiful glass Pyrex. For this, I'm gonna do the onions on, like, the mandolin portion of my chopper. You can hear that the foiler just turned all the way off. I'm just gonna do one of these because she's getting a bit too full. It's really annoying because there's barely any lettuce left to chop, but hey. Y'all died with my last chopping of the lettuce, which is fine. Move into the onion situation. Grab all of the trash. The first set of bacon came out. I popped the other one in the microwave. Ended up taking about 7 minutes. So there's that. do have more than one onion in the fridge, but I'm just gonna only chop up the one for right now. It's so annoying. They have not, like, the last 2 weeks had like the pack of red onions. They've only had the packs of white onions, which is so irritating. It's always way cheaper to order them that, or to purchase them that way. But hey, I guess do what you gotta do. Beggars can't be choosers. I also found out that up until recently, my dad did not like raw red onions. I don't think there was really any foods in this world that I liked that my dad didn't. That was like real shocking information when he told me that. Okay, beans are getting heated up. I'm gonna put on my safety glove for slicing up the onion. Like almost too long for this, or too like big for this mandolin. Just throw away this tiny little edge. Like fucking with it, you know. That's that. Put that there, and then we'll toss our onion all into here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Lovely onions. Oh, I forgot to get the Caesar dressing out. That's kind of a key ingredient to chicken Caesar wraps, would be the Caesar portion of them, but hey, what am I to know? Caesar. Okay, and then I am just going to use my mini food processor for the bacon portion. There's the base, there's the top part, all locked in. Make sure that's good on in there. Oh my gosh. Just freaking squirted on my nose, the grease. Thankfully it's fairly cool at this point because it's been sitting here. There we go. And I'm just gonna toss some bacon grease in there. That's fine. Don't want to pulverize it too much. Other portion of bacon, I'm just like mixing it up a little, popping her back on it. It spilled a little on the stove and it smells like shit, to be honest. The part burning right onto the stove, but whatever. I will scoop that out better with like a little rubber spatula after the second one, and then we can work on this. For these little easy baby rices, you just mush it all up. And then you tear, what is it, an inch? 2 inches-ish to vent it. Will I get the cleaning spread out of here? I don't know what that's doing up in here. Toss the rice in a dish when it comes out. I'm going to actually try to clean off the bit on the stove because it smells so bad. I forgot this freaking stupid pink pan gets hot to the touch. So I can paint this pan. Hee hee, but hey. my gosh. Falling apart, you guys. Falling freaking apart. Oh, nothing. Though. I feel like I'm always kind of simply falling apart. Okay. I'll show you guys dinner when it is complete. Okay, guys, I decided to stop getting a piece of shit into the laundry. Ignore my mess. My room isn't really that messy besides my nightstand and all the dirty clothes on the floor because I haven't put the laundry away, so I haven't had the hamper to put them in. But, y'all, I got things to talk about here. This and turn that little brightness down a bit. Okay, so if you've been watching these videos for any amount of time, you will know how badly. Deodorant? No. Hold on. As I was saying, if you've been here for any amount of time, you will know that I have struggled severely with a knot in my left shoulder, okay? Her name is not Tasha. She is a bitch. We hate her. Well, over the last 6 months, it's gotten like worse and worse to the point that like some days I'm like practically in tears. It hurts so bad, and I'm like living with like a hot pack on it, icy hot, whatever. Needing Chris to like use the massage gun and rub it out with his hands. It's just like a horrible time to be alive. So I had this thought, which first off, rewind. I would say that the 3 like predominant sleeping methods, if you will, is back, stomach, side, right? Sound off down below how you order them from most comfortable, most likely to sleep in, to least. For me personally, my preferred sleeping mechanism is stomach sleeping and then back and then side. I don't think sleeping on my side is very comfortable unless I'm like really fucking tired and I just pass out. So, with that being said, being a stomach sleeper, it's kind of like already hard on your neck, but like I genuinely can't fall asleep if I'm not on my stomach unless I'm like really, really tired, which is pretty much never. So, I usually used to at least basically sleep. This sounds so stupid, but like I prefer like really shitty old flat pillows because fluffy pillows while you're laying on your stomach like make me feel like I'm being choked out because they like push my neck up. But about 6 months ago, which is like probably around when my like shoulder pain got really bad, I, while reading, would have an extra pillow behind me to like sit up taller. And then I just got into the habit of not removing the pillow when I went to sleep and just like leaving it there. And I was like, maybe that's what's making my neck so bad, my shoulder so bad. Let me remove this pillow and we'll just like see how I feel. Night and day, baby. Night and freaking day. Literally, I got a little bit of like a Natasha shoulder pain when Andrea and I were at the Frozen show, but that's just because like I was like had my head like slightly angled downward watching the show. But even like because Monday is when it was like really, really, really bad because it was already bad. Like I woke up and it was hurting and then I had to pull foil. So Monday night was like super bad. I like had to use like, Chris bought these like hot and cold packs from like his muscles being sore from working out. And I had him like microwave it for me and he like microwaved it and brought it in here and was like, yeah, that's pretty hot. And it like still felt cold to me. So I was like, no, get it like really hot. So he got that shit like boiling hot and I sat there with it and had him re-microwave it I think twice because I was just in so much pain with my neck. And yeah, so removed that pillow. I've been sleeping without it, and even like I started work today at like 10, probably around 9:45, 10 o'clock I started working for the day, and I worked straight at my computer, not really getting up at all until 7:15, so 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 6. So like over 10 hours, right? 9? Yeah, because noon would be like, yeah, like over 8 hours for a long time. Okay, my brain is not working. Also, my hair is giving me a rat tail right now, but I sat there at the computer for forever, working, doing like the same shit I always do, and I was doing a lot of customs, which involves a lot of like stretching my arm out like that, which I still think that is what is the root cause of the knots to begin with, but I like have been working less lately because this is slow season, so I couldn't like fathom why it was getting so much worse. And then now that I have not been sleeping with that extra pillow, it's like my life has changed. My neck does not hurt, like not even that it like hurts less, like the knot is still there. Like if Chris, like he's so sweet, whenever I'm like working, he'll just come up behind me and like rub my shoulders a little bit, and like it's still definitely there, but it's not like causing me excruciating pain at all times now, which is honestly fantastic news because it was making me quite miserable, honestly. So I keep making the mistake of not getting any dessert at the grocery store, and the urge I have to go get a milkshake is so strong, but my tummy already kind of hurts because I think I ate too fast because I was starving to death. So my tummy kind of hurts already, and I don't think dairy is really like a great thing to add to my already not wonderful stomach, but just know I will love a McDonald's chocolate milkshake right now. I also don't really love showing my face at McDonald's twice in one day, so there's that also. But yeah. Literally, that's all the hanging clothes. I have one more shirt, and then everything else is just gonna get thrown in some drawers and on the shelf. Yeah, it's Thursday, and I've been avoiding doing this task since Monday. Been working on this same book now for what feels like 8 years. I'm really annoyed about it because I typically read books in like 2 sittings. I'd say on average I read, because I just did the math. I just did the math the other day, and I read on average like 10 books a month. Most books take me about 2 sittings. And I usually, depending on work-wise, don't read on Saturdays because usually I'll work until it's time to go to game night and we get home late and I'm not going to read. And depending on now with like our current arrangement for Girls' Day, depending on what we're doing, if it's going to be an evening thing or just a day thing, I usually don't read then either, but this book is just dragging for me. I also recently cleaned out my closet drawers and my hanging clothes, and Chris has not, and for somebody who was complaining about how the drawers don't close, not how the turns have tables, baby. Nothing like this scent from Fantasy Wax right now. It is fresh coffee and coconut cream pie, and it smells so yummy. I feel like the whole house just smells like bacon right now, which like also yummy, but I don't really like want my room to smell like that. I do have ice cream. Maybe I'll eat some ice cream later when my tummy stops hurting. Okay, laundry is complete. I can never find you guys. I don't remember what I do with you. I think I brought a ponytail into my office. So Chris is being very loud, but he's playing his games and having fun, so that's fine. I'm currently backing up all of my files because I haven't done that honestly since I lived in Texas, and that's like bad like choices, that's bad business practices, and we need me to like not do that. But I have, you guys are right here. Right here is all 30 of the new foils. Have them all laid out so I can take one like master pick of them that I'm gonna probably use as like a sneak, like put it in black and white. But yeah, I think it's like 17% complete, so that's exciting. But literally so many foils, so many foils. Barely even fits on my table. But hey, very exciting. I did have them all in a small bin, but they literally don't fit. So I have resorted to using a mail bin from the post office for the time being. It's only until I print, cut, and foil new releases, which I'm hoping to be able to do next week. I have the new SPC collab, which is, there was two things I was waiting on that like I didn't have control over, which is the new PR bundles. I'm waiting on two of those, but I did message both of them that I would need them today. One already got back and said that she'll have it to me today. The other one is UK time zone, so I didn't really know what time it is. So there's that, but just tossing millions of foils into, oh god, fucking hell. It's probably like 40 pounds of foil, honestly, because I weighed out the six of the new colors when they came, because they're in like this, they come in like a really big quantity, and it weighed, I think, 25 pounds. So yeah, but I'm just gonna wait for these files to back up. I've been working on new releases, but then like I just started to get into a panic mid-designing. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I just selected and dragged everything, and I know it's gonna be like, oh, this file's already here, and so I can press replace. So I'm sitting at the computer, have my book. Really, it's giving 3-star energy. I'm not super loving it at this moment in time, but that's fine. I am planning on making tacos for dinner tonight. So yeah, so basically, have fun at the adventure. Well, this is working, it's magic. So, we'll start over here. We started with going to HEB. I did get my dad a Father's Day card. Father's Day is literally Sunday. It's not gonna get to him on time. He loves me anyway. One of the foils that I had ordered got delivered, like, that I already had. Got myself a nothing but cake because I deserve it. Picked up another bag of the Kettle lemon pepper chips. Honestly, about to Andre to just, whenever she's at HEB, grab me a bag, because I do not be going there very often, and they're so good. And then, basically, usually we're supposed to, it's not even usual, we're supposed to take turns on who's responsible, me or Andrea, sometimes Tony, but usually me and Andrea, of who is gonna provide snack for game night. Last week she had cheese and crackers and pepperoni, so it should be my turn this week, but she is just a very giving human being, and every week she's always like, oh, I already got something. So on Girls Day, I was like, so do you already have something, or should I actually get something? And she was like, well, I have queso, so if you want to just get chips. So I got 2 bags of like these chips. These ones are so good and salty and like thin and crispy. Love. So we did that. We went to HEB. And then me and Chris wanted food, so we went to Snooze for breakfast, brunch. It was like 1 o'clock, but anywho, we did that. It was delicious. I got the pancake flight. I don't love the like pineapple upside down cake one that comes with that, but the flavor, I don't want to get just basic chocolate chip, and the flavor of the week was it was like a pride themed, which one I was really hoping I would want it, but it was apparently like a plain pancake with white chocolate chips and rainbow sprinkles, and I hate white chocolate, so that was not a vibe. And then we did stop by HPB, Half Price Books, and I picked up 2 thriller releases I'm very excited about. One of them is The Housemaid is Watching, and then the next one is Horror Movie by Paul Tremblay by Frida McFadden. Here they are. This is the 3rd Housemaid book book. I've read both the other ones. It was like $18 on Amazon, and well, it was on sale on Amazon for like $13 and it was $14 here, but for like $1, didn't really care. But why is this one so long? I don't really get that. Where's the first one? Is it like in this corner hiding? Yeah, the first one looks like about 320 pages. The second one's red. Yeah, they both look like around 300 pages, and this one's almost 400. But I like the white. My white shelf of books is very empty, so we love that. And then this book, I just got it on my Kindle, but they have this, what I'm assuming is like some sort of special edition of it. Like, you can see like the cover is shiny and it's like slick. Like this one, it's like a matte touch. This one's like, I don't know, really slick, and it has red sprayed pages. And so this book is about, I believe, Millie. I'm not gonna get too much into it because it's a third in a series. And, but it's really good. Basically, it's about this housemaid, you know. And then this one, I don't really know. Let's go into it. A chilling twist on the cursed film genre from the best-selling author, blah, 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 blah. In June 1993, a group of young, guerrilla? Is that how you say that? A group of young guerrilla filmmakers spent 4 weeks making horror movie, a notorious, disturbing art house horror flick. The weird part, only 3 of the film's scenes were ever released to the public, but horror movie has nevertheless grown a rapid fan base. 3 decades later, Hollywood is pushing for a big budget reboot. The man who played the Thin Kid is the only surviving cast member. He remembers all too well the secrets buried within the original screenplay and the bizarre events of the filming and the dangerous crossed lines on set that resulted in tragedy. As memories flood back in, the boundaries between reality and film, past, present, start to blur, but he's going to help remake the film, even if it means navigating a world of cynical producers, egomaniacal directors, and surreal fan conventions. Demons of the past be damned, but at what cost? Horror movie is an obsessive, psychologically chilling, and suspenseful feat of storytelling genius that builds to an unforgettable, mind-bending conclusion. But this book is really cool because like tons of it is like, it's mixed media, is like the screenplay and stuff, which I think is so fun, and like the chapter headers are really cool. It's also very floppy for a hardcover. But yeah, I'm very much so. Then there's like, yeah, it's like parts of the screenplay. So we picked both of those up, and then I've been working, like I said, on new releases. The rest of the foils came today, which is very exciting. I was originally gonna have, like, I counted out all the new foils and it was like 28, and then I was like, that sounds horrible. So I grabbed 2 past foil of the months that I was not planning on bringing to the shop permanently, that I had quite a bit of. I was like, yeah, might as well. Even 30 sounds better, feels better, like it better. So that's basically where we are at today. I don't know if I mentioned it because I'm already 1/4 done. I thought it was gonna take way longer, but basically my mind is blank. I'm making tacos for dinner. I'm excited about that, and I think that is essentially it. Oh, Andrea's working on her backstory for her character, and she like made a whole thing about like how our characters know each other and like a whole storyline, and it's like basically our ideas can make us authors, simply. Y'all, I just designed this whole exclusive freebie, and it's so cute. The full box overlay is not coming to the shop. It's just gonna be in the freebie, and y'all are gonna want like multiple orders so you can have it in multiple colors, simply. But it is time to begin making the tacos, which we're gonna have a shit ton of tacos today, basically. I explained this during the times in which I filmed the grocery haul. But I got 2 packages of taco meat so that I can make a double batch of the meat part of the tacos so that we can have it left over for like taco bowls, basically. These onions smell so strong. Like they're in a glass container and stuff. but quite literally. My whole fridge smells like onion. It just all smells like onion. The shredded lettuce. I need to grab the taco shelly poos. Shells. Got them. Check. My taco sauce. Chris has a new bottle in the cabinet. Don't you fret, I have new bottles in the cabinet too, but I don't need mine. Taco cheese, sour cream, meat, cheese, sour cream, lettuce, shells. Okay, I think that's pretty much all she wrote. So, I haven't used my favorite pan in a few days. It's actually clean and put away. That's how long it's been. Pretty much never happens. Okay. Have the oven preheating for the shells, and I'm just gonna open up and toss the meat into a pan, get her cooking on up. Nice to already have the onions cut up, and I'm using shredded, like pre-shredded lettuce. Also having such a fun time designing new releases and getting excited about all the new foils, all the new fonts. I don't know. Feeling very, like, real talk, I feel like I've been feeling very down in the dumps lately because this is like a slower time of the year business every year. And just feeling like, I don't know, like we're just burnt out no matter what I did. Like, I could go on a vacation, I could come home and I would still feel just as burnt out. Like, I was not recovering from the burnout no matter what I did. So, I'm feeling like rejuvenated and excited about life right now. And I feel like it makes me want to cry almost because I just have not felt that way in so long. Like, it's just felt like a really dark, long couple of months, if I'm being honest. And I feel like I'm finally like seeing the light. This broken shell is kind of making me see red again, but hey, you know. But it's just where we're at, and I just want to let you guys know that, like, I'm not saying that my life looks like this great, wonderful, magical thing, like, but even people you watch on the internet, they be going through it sometimes, because this is like so annoying. I don't want to put on, I'm not trying to just show you guys a highlight reel, and I don't want to like come across like I'm just fucking never bothered by anything and never feeling down. There's like certain things that be happening that like really get myself annoyed, but we're not gonna get into that. But it's just felt like life has just felt heavy, you know? But I'm just trying to remind myself that early 20s me would be proud of me. So it's okay to be proud of yourself, and you should be proud of yourself no matter how little or how much you're doing. Life is hard, so honestly, I'm proud of you. If you can't manage to be proud of yourself right now, I am proud of you. It's like 1.5 cups of water. Except most of it, but yeah, I've been trying to feel more reflective lately about those kind of things. And to not be so hard on myself, trying to like cool it on the comparison game, which is just so hard in life to not compare yourself to others. At least it's hard for me, but trying to not to do that, you know? I'm just trying to be grateful, thankful, and blessed. Big vat of taco meat, it's gonna be delish. I've got the water prepared. We're gonna prepare the taco seasoning. prepared. And you know, my really great trick, I just put it in between the flour and sugar jar so that they stay standing up. I really should do something about this. Okay, there. Can't believe that whenever this anniversary happens, we'll be offering 90 foils in the shop. That shit is crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna pull out plates for tonight, as well as our Target taco holders. These are game changers. And then I'm gonna get a knife. Specifically like a butter knife for the sour cream. I did my tacos in a very specific order. I always use a knife, not a spoon, because I take a knife and I coat the inside layers of the shell, right? That's step one. Step two is you add the meat. And then step three is you add the taco sauce, because you know, typically you would like probably put the taco sauce on top, but then, because I like a lot of taco sauce because it's very tangy, it ends up spilling everywhere. We don't like that. So I do that, and I do lettuce, onions, and then cheese on top. And that is the Hannah taco topping order for like white people tacos. Let me know about you. What do you add on? The thing is when I make taco bowls, I do also add corn, but I don't use corn when I'm making tacos. It's very odd, but it's just the truth of the matter. Really get this meat cooked up. It's gonna take a little bit longer because there's double the amount of meat, and also I use lean ground chicken, so I know when you're using ground beef you have to like funnel out the oil, the grease, but there is basically none after this is all cooked up, so that's nice as well. But I'm just gonna finish cooking the meat and then dinner will be served, and I'll probably eat at least 6 tacos, because it's so funny because me and Chris usually eat the same amount of tacos, but I probably use 1/3 the amount of meat he does per taco. So mine are just like mainly lettuce and onion and sauce tacos, you know, so they're not nearly as filling. I'll finish the book I was reading finally. I feel like I've been reading it for 6 years, but I finally finished that. I'm gonna be moving on to Survive the Night by Riley Sager. It's one of the 2 books from like his backlist that I have not read. He has a new one coming out this month, but this one and 5 Final Girls, I think, is the last one. The 2 with like the worst ratings. I'm kind of nervous, but hey, it's fine. I need to get out napkins and silverware. Tacos tonight. We're like a select size paper towel house. Taco night is select a big size napkin night. Always gets messy. So got that. Grab my water. I'm just leaving those chips on the table because I need to take them tomorrow for game night. So there's not really a whole big point in like putting them away in like the closet or anything. Just bring them right back out. Oh, I'm gonna go because I need to chop this up really tiny, otherwise I'll gag. Y'all, it's 10:30 and I think I'm pretty much done with everything I'm gonna be doing. I still might come out with more new releases, obviously. I'm still like marinating on some more bundle ideas, as well as I haven't even checked if I've gotten those 2 bundles I was waiting on. Possibly, who knows? Hopefully I have those soon. And yeah, I'm just pooped, okay? I've literally been working on designing stuff for 12 hours. So I think it's time to take a shower and lay down. I'm gonna wash my hair because tomorrow is game night, so I'm gonna do my hair. And I hate it when I do my hair on not fresh hair and then I have to like wash it like pretty soon after that, and then it's like feels like it was a waste of doing it. So I'm gonna take a hair wash shower and then I'm gonna lay down in PTFO, baby. Y'all, I keep forgetting about you. I'm sorry I've been sucking so bad at vlogging, but it it is now Sunday. It's Father's Day. I called my dad, wished him a happy Father's Day, you know, did all the things. Last night while I was laying in bed, I came up with some ideas for some additional new releases, as if we don't already have about a million coming. But hey, what you gonna do if an idea strikes you? You gotta go with it. So I am simply making the listing photos for these currently. They're pretty cute, but yeah, I'm just working on this. I'm watching some YouTube. I actually caught up on YouTube videos, which is so wild. I've been so behind from all of my like going out of townness that, I mean, I did skip probably more videos than I normally would, but hey, they just weren't sparking joy. But yeah, so I'm just working on these last 4 things. Save as But yeah, got a hash brown and a Diet Coke this morning. Oh, it's 11:11. Make a wish, guys. Made one. Don't tell me what you wished for or it won't come true. Okay. So yeah, I am simply finishing up these, and then I will potentially, definitely be what the heck, no, working on listings, which is gonna take me for forever, but hey, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, got those done. There's only 4, so it's not a big of a deal, but yeah, it's like my only plan for today. Yesterday was game night. Tony is out of town. He's on vacay with his fam, so it's a 4-people game night. We played a really fun game called Pick It. It's like a kids game, but it's pretty fun. And then we played Skyrise, which I won. And then we played Cora Quest, which we had a blast with. We played Shake That City. And then we played the new Diamond Edition Unstable Unicorns, which was also a blast. It was like shockingly different enough. I don't know. It was really good. So I'm gonna work on these listings now. I'm gonna go grab my other blanket. I've been like sitting here with this blanket on my lap and then another blanket wrapped around my head because the freaking vent is just blowing on me and I'm so cold. And I hate being cold. What? Hey, it do be what it do be. But yeah, that's the setup. I forgot to tell y'all, I might be having Christopher watch, well, I think it's like the plan to have Christopher watch Inside Out today so that we can go see Inside Out too, because I've been seeing so many good things and I saw that it's like the top like opening weekend movie since like the Barbie weekend or something crazy like that, so I feel like I need to go see it. Chris and I just went for a walk, y'all. It's a freaking scorcher. Feels like 97 out. I feel like like lately the days have just been feeling so hot, but also like I don't know, I have such a stomach ache right now. I think it's because like I had a hash brown and then I had like a whole large Diet Coke and then so much water that I feel like I can feel the liquid in my stomach sloshing, and that like gives me the ick. I'm also currently working on a book wish list, like a private wish list, not like the one I give to my family and friends, but like a private one of just like all of the books that I want, so that I have them on deck, basically. You know? So that's what I'm working on right now. I did talk to my dad a bit more because I called him. The man slept till like 11. He claims it's because he woke up really early at like 4 in the morning, was up for a few hours, and then went back to sleep. But yeah. So when I called him earlier, he had just woken up. So called and chatted with him for a bit. Chris and I went for a walk. I got all of the new listings drafted. There's over 100 new items coming in. I'm so excited. I've just like not been this excited for a release and like a sale and like anything in so long. Like I just feel so excited about it, which I love. It makes me feel really happy. But I'm gonna continue on with this. Okay, if you happen to be a part of the Anxiety Girly Squad, you will know that sometimes it just hits you. I was doing nothing. I was literally sitting there watching TV, and all of a sudden I just feel so incredibly anxious to the point that I like almost feel nauseous. So I'm just gonna come in here and lay down and doom scroll and try to distract my mind for like an hour or so until I feel better, because yeah, I'm just not feeling mentally great at the moment. Okay, I'm feeling slightly better, having relaxed for a bit. Chris is at the gym. I think part of my issue is I'm kind of hungry. So, let's see what's in the fridge to eat. My hair is hairing. It's doing something, you know. I have macaroni and cheese I can make. I'm gonna see if what Chris has left of me in here for me. Yeah, I think I'll actually make a taco bowl. That doesn't sound too bad. So, let us prepare that. My preferred bowl salad type sitch. Let's see. Let's sure that. Take some shredded lettuce. I don't like the look of that piece. Shredded lettuce, so cute little bits of that. I'm gonna microwave some of the chicken from dinner the other day, the taco meat that I made. I'm just gonna scoop it out with a fork because I'm gonna need a fork to eat. So it's probably like enough meat for me. I'm not like obsessed with meat, so. I don't have any corn. I feel like I always have corn. There goes the fridge beeping at me per usual. Just gonna toss her in the microwave. I don't know, 45 seconds, then we'll check and see where she's at. Can I do some onions? Onions are cut kind of like crazy, so I'm just gonna chop them smaller for this salad situation. I like didn't do anything different with the mandolin, but the onions are just randomly like really thick. I don't really know what happened here, but hey, nothing a little chopping can't fix. Sounds like Chris is home. My car is kind of loud. I can like hear her pulling up. Onions, onions, onions. getting kind of lazy now, so I'm just tossing some in. That'll be fine. My hands are gonna smell like onions for 3 to 6 business days. Yeah, the chicken's like warm. I'm not looking for it to be like hot. Just get the chill off of it. Okay. Gonna get some cheese, sour cream, and taco sauce. Cheese. Check. Taco shell to crumple on top of it. Kind of wish those were warmed up, but they're not. Okay, I should have put them in the oven a minute ago, but I didn't, so. But Chris is home, so I'm gonna say goodbye to you. Okay guys, all of my labels like on here have gotten crusty dusty, so I'm currently peeling them off and putting on new labels, but I didn't organize them on my sheet very well. So it's taking me about 5 years to figure out what goes where. I am short 6 colors, and they are 6 colors that all came out at the same time, so I think that's like my issue, is I never saved their name in like my document that has all of my foil names, but prepared the samples of the foils for Andrea, so I'm doing it tomorrow, and I make sure you guys can't see all the colors. I want to. Well, I ordered the other little thingamabobbers. What are they called? The like acrylic plate things, because I was short a handful of them for the new foils, so had to get that. But we're just gonna get all of these remaining colors printed. I'll just print them along with like some freebies and it'll be fine. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing at the moment. And then I gotta decide which drawer the new foils will belong in. It's always in a predicament basically, because you gotta find the ones where, cause I have them color coded, finding the one where it like fits the best color wise, but also there's like room for it. The foil is a situation, unfortunately. Okay, okie doke. Gonna get these outlined so that I can just do the dang thing. So yeah, gonna just get this done, and then figure out where I want those other foils to live. My office is literally like a freaking pigsty right now, and it's like stressing me out. You guys ever get like that, where like your area is so messy it's making your brain feel messy? That's where I'm at. So I need to like assess the situation. I think once I'm able to get like all of these foils put away, that's gonna like really fix me brain, thankfully. I think it'll really do wonders for your girl and her noggin. So get this printed and cut, and then figure out this foil situation so that I can stop being overwhelmed by the mess. Oh, it looks so much better. not gonna show you up close because I don't want to give you too much of a sneaky poo of all the colors. That would be cheating the system, and we're not doing that. I have a bunch of bits of foil here. Grab a little bin to put them in, to put them to the side for whenever I'm making stuff for new releases. I'll use that. But I don't want to mix it in with everything else because then it'll get confusing. So we'll just do some of that. And yeah, it's now 6 o'clock. And figure out what else I want to get done today. I could print cotton foil new releases, but I can't film that video because I'm still waiting on stuff from other shops, as well as I need the rest of my little doodads to have all the new colors and such. Okay, I'm just picking up a little bit because, like I said, I feel like this room is such a pigsty that it's like stressing me out. You guys looking at the sky for some reason. Okay, there we go. Okay, things seem a little less chaotic, and I'm thrilled about that. Okay, so I'm gonna sit here, decompress with a game of Fork Shuffle probably, and then figure out what I want to do from here. Because I'm unsure. Undetermined. I need to design the freebies, the tiered freebies for this for July, so maybe I'll work on that. That seems like a decent thing to deal with. So we'll do that for the moment. Per usual, forgot to end this. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end, drop a coffee cup emoji, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.